Hey guys, I'm trying out once more. Uh, I'm messing with my XSplit settings again. Can't help myself. I'm always trying to make things a little bit better. And I usually make things worse. Oh look, I can't edit settings while I'm live. Okay, can somebody on the channel let me know if I've made things better or worse, especially with regards to the green bars? Actually, I can check myself. Better or worse? Okay, so it looks as if I have made the green bars vertical instead of horizontal. As if I have made. Is that an improvement? It's debatable. Vertical. Yeah, now they're on the left and right. Okay, so that's just because I'm not in the same aspect ratio as the. Okay, so that's just because I'm not in the same aspect as the. Sorry, I'm watching myself with a little bit of delay there. It's not like nobody does 18.5, which is what this is. And I'm dropping frames like crazy. Well, sorry, not like crazy. I'm just dropping frames a little bit. Although more and more. See, like if I wave my hand, it should be. Why is streaming so hard? Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go on ahead with it, and we'll see how bad it is after after the game. Okay, if I don't get a game in the league within the next few minutes, then I will simply do an autoplay. Just do a random game. But I'm hoping to get some league games in because I joined the league really late this month. It was like the 20th when I started. So therefore, in order to do my minimum of 4 and like recommended of 50, I need to play pretty much every day. I think this is my first time doing 2 days in a row other than the team leader games. So I'm pretty proud of myself. How's the quality, Drooch? Can you just let me know if the quality's any good? Come on, anyone? Is our Delta League? This is earlier than last time. Should be oh, hey, Peter's watching. Thank you, Peter. Alright. I don't want to tie up the stream too long. So let's just do Automatch. So Automatch preferences, human, ranked. Yeah, I need to improve my rank, so ranked, medium, and fast. Unless there's anybody watching who wants to play. Okay. I will give you 30 seconds to say in the chat room if you want to play on stream. 30 seconds. Counting down now. Five viewers, but nobody wants to play. See, Robert? It's not my fault. Camera's out of focus. I should probably invest in a better camera and mic. God, this shirt is so baggy on me. Landfire? You would like me to watch me play hiring? Yeah, I would like to play hiring player too. Like, if Robert is on and wants to play, I would not be opposed. I'll lose. It's been a while since I lost. All right, let me ask Robert. Hold on, we've got chat here. How do you like my super loud keyboard? This thing is atomic. Every keystroke is like a. Let's throw up a nice game on here while we wait for Robert to respond. Some nice high-down game. Okay, Robert does not seem to be replying. So, not much I can do. I can go on IGS. I have like a 2-dan account on IGS, so I can get a Don player pretty quickly on IGS. How does that sound? It won't really help my KGS rank, but it'll be a different type of game than usual because the players on IGS are pretty different. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's just open up and do I not have Panda? No, I'm sure I do. Hold on. Panda. Where's Panda? Chemistry. Okay, fine. Okay. I'm getting conflicting reports. Mac is telling me to just autoplay. Alright, I will just autoplay. Medium okay, fast okay. Automatch. And that's taking a while too. Okay, this is a bad day for Go. Like, is nobody on? No, there's 1,000 people on. Advanced. Anybody? Alright, let's increase the maximum rank difference to 2. Let's see if that helps. Oh, there we go. I'm giving 2 stones to a 5Q. I hate handicap games. Hate them. Yes, I am dropping frames. It's my upload. I can't help it. Let's hope it calms down. Okay, so 2 handicap stones. This is not going to go well. I do not like giving handicap stones. Okay, so obviously just take one of the corners on the first move. He'll probably take like Q4. Yeah, there we go, Q4. So now the question is, do I approach from one of the outsides, or do I jump in from one of the insides? Or here, I guess, which is also another option. I'm just going to go with one of these. There's no, I'm pretty sure there's no right or wrong answer here. It's just a matter of preference. Okay, so he's going to Tanuki and approach here. So you know what? Let's mirror match this. I'm going to double pincer here, and he's going to double pincer there. And then we'll see how the Josakis play out. So this is a unusual start to the game. Oh, okay. So he's not going to take the mirror move at f17. He's going to attach here. How much time do I have? Oh, 25 minutes. Thank God. And then 35. No, it's not too bad. Yeah. So bunch of moves work here. I think I had this exact Joseki on the board today when I was messing around. Okay, so the normal move is just here, but O5 is played, Q5 is sometimes played, especially in handicap games. Yeah, I'll just try it. It's something new and different. It's not good, probably, but it's a handicap game. Have to play crazy crap. Okay, so he's going for the crosscut. Not sure that that's wise, especially considering that this ladder here works for me. So right away, if he grabs R7, I can choose to make an exchange here. Just R4, Atari, he captures, and then I can grab a big corner with S4. So that right there would probably be a pretty, if not favorable, then at least even result for white. And there's pretty much no other option for him. Now I could do S6, that's obviously the move that jumps out. But after S6, S5, S7, R8, I'm crawling on the second line, and he's one move away from securing the corner. So I think I'll do R4. Now if he captures, then I can do S4. Or maybe just to be safe, instead of S4, I'll do like R4 or R3. So just a really safe way to grab the corner. Is this safe? If I go here, he was Q3. You know what? I'm just not going to risk it. R3. This is a pretty decent result for both players. Don't get me wrong. Just because I've taken a corner doesn't mean that doesn't mean I've come out ahead. The shape he has here is really, really strong. So far so good. Let me just go back here and say, maybe if somebody comes up and offers game while I'm playing this, then I'll do another one. If not, then I won't. Okay, so is S4 Sente? If I ignore it and he goes S3, then obviously I can just do Q3. The question is, what if he goes Q3, if I Tanuki? Then I go S3. He goes R2. I go there, he goes there, and I'm at 1, 2, 3 liberties. He's at 1, 2, 3, 4 liberties. So that is actually Sente. I'm going to have to do that. That's fine. Still an even result. It's just a little bit more settled now. Has my frame rate stabilized for you, Mac? It seems to be doing okay for me. I'm still at 1503 dropped frames. I've been there for a while now. Okay, so he's doing another push, T3. Is that Sente? So if he follows up with Q3, then Q2, then R2, then R1, then capture, then... Yeah, so this isn't Sente. I think this is a mistake. Unless I'm missing something, I don't think I need to respond to this. Yeah, so I'm going to ignore this and take the other biggest point on the board, which is something to do here, like resolving this corner. Okay, I mean, normally getting 2 free moves here would mean an advantage, but because this is a handicap game and I'm surrounded on both sides by blackstones, the best I can hope for here is an even result, globally speaking. So let's do, how do I want this game to go? If I do a pincer here, I'm emphasizing, I can jump out a couple times here, emphasizing the bottom left. Which is probably not a bad idea considering that I have thickness in this direction. If I do the normal boring thing here, then after B16, C17, C11, I'm going to find it hard to go in here. I'll have to sort of give him a large territory from this side. Which isn't bad either because I still have a move like P6 to make a large scale framework on the bottom. So, no great options, no bad options. I definitely don't want to do like oh, camera goes out of focus really easy. There we go. I don't want to do a C15. C15 is too good for black without a stone at C10 or D10. So, yeah, let's go with a pincer here. Follow it up with like a move like C6. I can afford to play a little bit aggressiver than usual because I am the stronger player, so I shouldn't have too hard a time holding down any sort of overplay that he makes or that I make. Okay, he'll either do F17 or C17 next locally here. Oh, he's gonna try this. I must have missed something here. Why is he doing this? What am I missing? Normally I wouldn't doubt myself, but lately I've been making a lot of questionable mistakes. But I'm pretty sure this isn't one of them. There's nothing black can do in this corner. Like, he can grab S2 now, sure, but that's not actually, like, hurting me anyway. That's just giving him, like, a minor reduction. Sure, enjoy that. He's still full of, like, co-threats and such here. This is totally fine. 6 years, not bad for late night. Okay, so he's going here again. Now, obviously I can just do P3, this is Atari. The question is, if I do P3 and he does Q1, then he'll do... I can't do R1, that would be self-Atari, right? So that means that he'll be able to connect underneath. So he'll have gotten rid of all the territory in the corner. So I think that's his plan. The question is, do I have to do P3 right away? Can I do S1 first? So S1 followed by connect at P3, then here. I'm still good. What about S1, S2, then here? That's good for me too. What about S1, Q1, capture, Atari, then here? Either way, I think S1 is safe. I think I've read out all the possibilities after S1. So hopefully I'm not being greedy here. Hopefully S1 actually does work. Oh, no, what about R1? No, R1's fine too. Capture. R1, S1, T2, then P3, then Q1, capture, and then he can't do R1 because it's Atari. So yeah, let's do S1. I'm spending a lot of time reading that move out. I just want to make sure I'm not making a silly mistake. What if he does P3, O2, then if he Atari's at Q1, capture, and I'm good. If he connects at T2, then capture at P1. I think I'm good. Clever tactic though. He was trying to make me go for P3. In a blitz game, I wouldn't have even thought about it. I would have just done P3, win one, risk it. Which is why I'm really bad at blitz games. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, before the diversion here, his main two moves, okay. So he's going to go for this. So obviously, once again, I can just grab P3, and I'm safe right away. But the question is, do I want to be safe right away, or do I want to take some other advantage? Okay, let's see how long I can stretch this out. If I do N3, and he connects, then N2, how is my liberties doing? Not too good. So that wouldn't be safe. What if I capture, then he connects? No. I probably do have to do... No, I can try this. This connect, then 04. He's at 1, 2, 3, liberties, I'm at 1, 2, but Atari capture or connect. Yeah, it's the connect here that I have to be worried about. So what about I do P3, and then after he does N3, I Tanuki. And just let him have his thickness here. That's fine. I have T2 to look forward to for some points later on. Yeah, I think that's probably best. Okay, so he'll almost certainly do N3 now. N3 was the point here because it's a nice move for him to have. I can't Hane in return at N4 because of O4, which is Atari, right? So then I have to capture at P4, and then he gets the double Hane at M4. So that's what he's going for with this whole approach here. So okay, the problem with this is even though he got a good local result here, it's Gote. So now I get another move in this corner. So now a move like C15 is very attractive. So I'm not sure that his result here was actually worthwhile, especially considering that I have T2 available later. So the question is now, how do I make the best advantage of my extra move here? Have to keep in mind that he's one move away, N4, from making a pretty formidable wall down here. So maybe the best way to use this turn is to do C6. Keep him low here. Or maybe I should do an F3. Or maybe I should do a C15, or maybe I should do a D14, or maybe I should just do an F16. There's a lot of options. All of these are decent moves. I'm tempted to go for C15 just because it's most straightforward. C15, D14, then sort of a D10 to make him choose between these and something like F3. I could also do D14, aiming at the top side. The problem is the top side is not that promising because he's got really nice thickness here and a stone at Q16. So yeah, let's just go for C15. wow. So the normal move here is d14. He chose to go with b14, which uh, which you do not see every day. Oh, hey, Gobidik. That's okay. Uh, we can probably play after if you want. Okay, so he went b14, which is really weird. D14 is the move I want to play for really good shape. Then if he honeys at d13, c12 to break his shape, and then just extend out with d14. So that's what I'll do. D14. Here's hoping he does d13. He might do something like c12 instead, though. Okay, he does that. So I'm going to do this. He's probably going to Atari first, e14, and then protect at d13. That's my guess. He's choosing between e14 and c13. Okay, he went with c13. So now I can just peek up at e14, and this is definitely a great result for white. No doubt about it. Okay, so he's going for b16, jumping into the corner a bit. Totally fine. It's his prerogative. c17 is good. The problem is I can't do b15 after a15, b17. Then c15 is sent it. It is Atari, sorry. So I'd have to connect, and then he'd go c17, breaking everything. So I should just do c17 right away. That is Sente for the same reason, right? b15, connect, and then b17 does work because c16 is self-Atari. So this would be Sente, he'd connect, or do solver, probably b17 actually. So I'd go c17, b17, then I could grab big territory with c17, or continue the attack with like e11. Either which sounds pretty good to me. So yeah, let's do that. c17, most likely b17 now. Yep. So now the question is, do I want something here? Hold on, let me. Sorry, trying to say goodnight. So do I want a k17 or do I want an e11? Decisions. I think I'm gonna go for an e11. Just because if he grabs k17 right away, then I have like a lot of pressure to put on him with a b18 or an e13. So he'll probably have to spend another move here, like maybe c18, d18, b18, and then I can grab k17 anyway. Or that works fine as well. So the cool part is I can extend here. He still has to make another move to get out because I can just turn at f13 and block him in anyway. So after he does that, I don't really have to respond to that. I can just grab k16. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so now he's going to do f13 most likely, or maybe f12. Yep, okay, so he does f13. So now I can grab k16. It's probably safe to do now. I'm not worried about the double hind or anything here. This is fine. So k16, hopefully this is robust enough shape that it'll withstand his next move. Do I want to do k16 or k17? The only thing I'm worried about with something like k16 is it's so loose he can just like come in at h16 or something like that. It's hard to know exactly what to do, but screw it. k16. Okay, so I'm starting to build the beginnings of a large framework on the top. And it's all thanks to this bad move here. b14 was bad, allowing me to get this sort of do in the center. Now, his focus is going to be on attacking these three stones profitably. That's his... Oh, what do you know? He did the h15 trick sooner than I expected. I don't think this is a good move, though. The problem is that after something like g14, this stone is weak, and the only way that he can run out with it is to let me turn here and threaten this group, which is far from alive, by the way. I have like b15 followed by b18 to really reduce it to one eye. He's got like one eye potentially at b12. So, not the greatest move here. H14 is also an option. H14, if he cuts here, then G14 Atari connect, extend. And does he have anything really dangerous? F15 up, there, up. And I think I'm fine. Whereas if he goes G15, G14, and this is even better, this is as if he had responded G15 to my G14, and then I did H14, which is a perfectly reasonable response to that. So that Tawari analysis tells me that H14 is probably okay. So let's try that. Normally I would just do G14, but again, a little bit of adventure never hurt anyone. Okay, so he's going to push out, which is fine because now I can repair that cut in Sente. Again, in Sente because F12 is a threat for him now. And once I do that, now I can start figuring out how to profit off of these. I'm one step further than I would be in this race than if I had just gone G14 because G13 is Sente. There you go. So now I can probably do something like this, force him out to K15 and just go along the fourth line, walk the fourth line. This is a very decent result. So let's do that. And I still have G11, right? That's still Sente, still building really good thickness here. So I can push along G11 like a few more times. So this is really strategically good for white. It's basically I'm fixing all my problems while chasing his weak groups. So yeah, let's just keep walking. Fourth line territory in exchange for fifth line hanging stones that don't do anything. O17 is a nice follow-up here. I've got like H17 and O17 is Mii, so these three stones are pretty solid. My next move is probably going to be F11. Do I want to put in one more move here? One more move? N16 or O17? If he Hanes at N16, push the honey, he'll get a lot of thickness here, so maybe I should just grab O17 right away. As long as I can end on Sente and still grab this, it's okay. It's an okay result. Or is it better to do this, or even Hane? No, Hane's too risky. Hane, cut, target, down. Some correct. O16, O17, N16. I don't know which of these is best. I think they're all pretty good. I think I'm just gonna keep on going on the fourth line. It's going pretty well for me. And honestly, like N15 is still a huge threat. Or even like O14 at this point. Okay, so he's going for the other side. Let's see. Okay, so I can, this is interesting. So I could do G15. If he does G16, H16 cut, Atari up. No, that's bad. H17 forces that, and then peek up at M15, then when he goes out, start here. That's a good option too. What about just G16 jumping in right away? That's interesting. The only problem with that is G15 threatening this cut. If I go here, he goes there, I connect. Yeah, of course, then I'm screwed after F16. So can I let him have this cut? Go here, F16, out one more. And then when he cuts there, I just go here. That's interesting. Let me think about that 1 second. Deep think mode. That's really interesting. Okay, what if he does h17? Then h16, j16, Atari, that's mine too. Okay, I'm gonna do g16 just because it looks interesting. And I think it works. The thing he'll most likely do is he'll end up cutting here. I'll end up grabbing this here. And he'll end up chasing this group. The only thing is I think that neither of his two groups attacking it are strong enough to do anything with that attack. So I think it'll turn out all right. Let's see what happens. g16. Fully expecting g15 now, to which I'll respond f16, to which he will respond g14, to which I will respond either h12 or h13. We'll see what happens from there. Getting emails. Okay, so far so good. So g15, go out here, now he's going to cut, for sure. Oh, he's not going to cut, for sure. That's interesting. So then why would I not go here? If I go here, then he's in trouble. I know he's thinking about the C18 connection underneath. I know that's exactly where he's going with this. The problem is I don't think I need to worry about that, because even if I let him connect with these two stones, it's these stones I'm going after. So I go here, he goes C17, I don't care, I go like here, or even here, and now it's up to him. So he's not going to get anything out of this, right? I'll just go at E16, have a bamboo joint. So yeah, I'm leaning towards just G14, see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, like I said, C18. So now the trick is to not care, to let that happen, and just go for blocking off this escape route. And I think the best way to block off this escape route is with this move here. If he does M14, then just go out one more, and then Hane. Let's see what happens. I have a lot of weaknesses here because of this two-stone gap. So he may be able to break out, but it'll be an interesting fight for sure. Okay, so he's going to go with this, that's fine. I can go here, force the bamboo joint, and try to go out there, or I can do something like this, or I can do just jump out here again, force him to spend another move, and then attack this. Lots of options. What about here? If he goes out, go here, Atari, connect, Atari, extend, Atari, and then he's out. So that's not going to work. Okay, I think he's safe in that sense. Okay, so what's the best way to attack this group? Probably going here. Probably that's the best way to keep the attack going for a long time. Seem too directive an attack, says Gobaduk. I assume you're referring to N14? Okay. Okay, I pretty much have to do this if I don't want to give him a knight right away. Okay. What about here? If he makes the Ponuki at L11, then Atari connect here. No, double Atari there. Instead of trying to net directly, lean on the top right single stone to get strength, then go back and attack the center. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That probably would have been strategically better. Instead of this move, sort of something like P15, push a few lines, and then grab, and then grab basically L13. So, good point, Robert. That probably would have been a better idea. Okay, let's just make the best of it. Am I worried about him connecting out here? Not really. I want to do this, then I want to grab, if he doesn't grab N13, I'll grab L13 next, just to prevent either of these 2 points from being eyes. But he'll probably grab, oh, he's not going to grab, okay. What about here? Oh, okay, this is just a territory grabbing move, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to do J16, then he's not going to do H16, he's going to do H17. Just force me to connect once again, and then he'll have basically even more territory than he already does. So therefore the greedy thing to do would be G17. Wait a sec, hold on. G17, if he ignores, and D18. No, there's nothing there. Okay, do I want to let him do that? Yeah, I want to let him do that. He'll do H17 now for sure. Oh, H16, really? Oh, of course. Yeah, of course H16. Sorry, the H16 used to not work before these were here, but now that they're here, H16 works just fine. I'm stupid. So yeah, that was a reading error on my part. It's okay. It's not too much of a loss because this is hopefully still center. Not the greatest. This is not the greatest situation for me. Oh, okay. So yeah, he's really attacking these stones hard now. I can't do this. The cut at L16 is too dangerous. I have to keep on extending, and then he's going to connect out, and these stones will be completely safe. So he's played this really, really well. He's played this perfectly, actually. 016, 017, or sorry, 015. I can push out a few more times, grab the Hane at Q17, and at least make some territory with K17. And then these stones will be kind of running around, but I'll deal with that. Can I do, if he does 016, can I target here? 016 down, 20 down. Maybe I can, but I don't have time to read it out. I'm down to a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to play it safe. Not great. I'm really going to have to limit his territory a lot here to prevent this from being worth a lot. Is he going to double hunting? He is. So can I do anything with Q16? Q16 connect. S17, R18, S18. Yeah, it's not going to work out for me. What about R18? Q18, connect. S18, double target. Yeah, okay, so it's safe to double Hana here. He can't do Q18 because of the sequence I just read out. So Q18 here, and if he does S18, then R16 is double target. So he would have to protect that, and then I can just go to S18 and I've got the corner. The problem is he's still got like a huge monkey jump here at like M18 or L18 or something. So this is about an even split of the corner. Okay, so he protected the cut, just like I said. The question is, do I have to do S18 or can I do, do I have to do Q18 or can I do S18? If I go here and he goes Q18, then connect. No, I should be fine actually. And if he does P17, then obviously that works for me. So yeah, S18 it is. Oh, camera's out of focus again. There we go. Silly camera. Okay, now he's turning his attack onto these stones, which is a totally legit thing to do. They're very weak stones. In fact, that might be in some serious trouble here. Okay. Thinking caps on. Okay, if I go here and he goes honey at G11, what have I got? Pretty much nothing because the attack here is dead thanks to C18. Well, maybe not. Actually, maybe not. Oh, crap! I'm down to overtime. Okay, I have no time to read the set, actually. Windows activation? Tell me how to activate window. Activation was successful. Thank you. It was successful ages ago. Okay, okay, so if I cut here and he goes out, do I have anything at all against this corner? Anything at all? Throw me a bone here. Okay, I could do this. Then when he does that, I have an instant eye. The problem is that might be the only eye I got. Oh god, there's not enough time. Okay. What if I do this, forcing D18, then E16, forcing E18, then this, forcing the other eye, then can he eliminate that eye with one more move? The answer is yes. He can go C16. So can I get C16 in Sante? Sort of, but if I get C16 in Sante, then E16 won't necessarily be Sante anymore. If he plays it right. So I might be dead here, but I have to try to trick him with C16. And I'm running out of time. Overtime? 35. Okay, so he does respond. And okay, so now I'm okay. Because now I have the following sequence. Okay. The following sequence is here, forcing D18. And then here, either forcing J14 to prevent the eye, thus letting me run out, or H11 to contain me, thus allowing me to get my second eye. So I'm alive, but just barely. Okay, so he's going to let me get my second eye. Okay, so minor victory, because I'm still behind. By a lot, actually. In fact, my board position is pretty atrocious at this point. But at least I'm alive. I can start worrying about my main two problems. Well, actually, I have three main problems. Main problem number one, this group. Main problem number two, this group. Main problem number three, my lack of territory. Main problem number four, my lack of time. I actually have a lot of problems. Okay, time to start just playing on instinct. I kind of like the F11 cut the F11 move threatening the cut here, which is actually kind of scary because if he answers K11, then that kills him, and if he answers J10, that's Gote because this is Atari. So, well, actually, maybe not because he might just sacrifice those two stones. They're not doing anything. Oh, this is tough. Another thing I could do is forget these stones and go for this cut and try to reignite the fight against this. That might be interesting. That might be really interesting, actually. Okay, if I go here, then he might prevent that cut. So let's just go for the cut right away. Oh god, time is low. Robert just said in the chat, 99 problems in life ain't one. That's true. Unfortunately, there are still 99 of them. Okay, let's go for this cut. Let's see if it actually leads to anything. He's probably going to go J10 and sacrifice these two stones. If he does, plan of attack is now to kill this group. Okay. His move actually is different. Okay, so do I want to go with this plan of sacrificing this group and trying to kill everything and hope that that's how I'm going to win this game? It's an option. It's an option. Let's try it out. Ah, no. Okay, I was about to time out there because of lag. Okay, so now it's time to figure out the best way to attack this group profitably. So let's start with that. It's clearly a forcing move, I think. It has to somehow make up for the massive amount of territory I just gave him here. So it has to be something like this. And I have to like pray to God that this is enough to kill this group, which it probably isn't. Certainly exciting though. Certainly exciting. Okay, so if he goes here, then he has S17 to make an I in Sente. Oh, actually no, it's not in Sente. Let's see, can I prevent that I? Okay, if I go here, S17, S15, tar, okay, it is an I, even if it's not in Sente. Actually, no. Ah, not enough time. Ugh, not enough time. That was not a well thought out decision. In fact, he's probably going to do S13. I regret this already. Yes, S13, of course. Okay, this is really bad. I did not intend to do this at all. Now I have to open myself up to a really bad cut at R11 by doing the following. I have to keep him off the side, right? So in order to keep him off the side, I have to stay one step ahead of him. I can't let him crawl along the second line forever, because then he gets as many eyes as he wants. So I have to Hane here. If I do this, well, can I extend once? If I extend once, then he goes and I Atari, and then I Hane. Then, does he have an eye? No, he does not have an eye. So maybe I don't have to Hane right away, maybe I can wait one move before Haneing. Because this is all on the assumption that he can make one eye somewhere in here, which he probably can with something like L18. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's okay to let him get one eye here. To prevent a second. The problem is, like, he's got so much thickness here, there's no way for me to Hane. Like, it's never a good time for me to Hane. Just hope your new nickname will be Dragon Slayer. Yeah, this would be quite an accomplishment if I manage this. Ooh. I was not expecting this. It doesn't seem very good. It seems like it's letting me take this, which is a really strong move for me. Oh god, I don't have time. And yeah, guys, talk to Robert in the chat. He's all alone. There's like 8 viewers. I don't know if this is right, but it's probably my only hope. My idea here is just to make Mii of this and this. Like if he jumps out, then I would have grabbed this. Since he didn't jump out, I'm going to prevent him from jumping out now. The only problem is I have to make sure he doesn't abuse this cut. So how am I going to make sure he doesn't abuse his cut? One way is to do, actually there's no way. Oh god. There's no good option here. This is not good. Okay, he's gonna get out here. There's nothing to do about it. Just a matter of if I can still chase him after he does get out. It wasn't a real cut yet because the two stones would have died in a shortage of liberty. You'll have to show me after the... I can't visualize that. I'm not sure which two stones you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, can I do this? No, I can't. These will be surrounded. Oh god, the shape. The shape is so ugly. Yeah, all he has to do is that, and I'm fucked. This is not good at all. The best thing I can hope for now is R13 threatening T12 kill, and then P13 making it a co. So that's probably what I'll go for after he responds to this. I mean, hopefully he'll respond to this with like that or something like that. Actually, no, this is a ladder. This is a ladder that's not going to end well for me. I like to do this to break that ladder, hopefully in Sente, and then grab R13. Pretty cool tactic. So now this ladder doesn't work, right? Because after the first step, it'll go down here. So now I can do this. So this is probably going to lead into a co, I think. Yeah, no matter what happens, this was a good game. Unlike some of the other ones where I either won or lost because of something stupid. This was just a flat-out good game. Lots of interesting tactics. Okay, so he's gonna protect that cut and just let me take this, which is interesting. I don't think it's the strongest move. Oh, he might just go for like this, like let me have that eye, but prevent me from taking the second. Which, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that is what he's going for. Very clever. If this wasn't in Atari, then I would have like some cool tactics around here and here to make this the second eye, but I don't have those now. So this might be it. This might be it. This S9 move, good move. Any clever tactics here? Can I engage in a shortage of in the Liberty race here? Probably not. Okay, let's just try going for a Liberty race. I'm like definitely gonna lose unless he makes a mistake. definitely lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 liberties, and I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got like half the liberties he does. So there's no chance. And that's like best case scenario in terms of these liberties right here. So yeah, I might as well resign. Yeah, no chance. I'll just resign. Thanks for the game. Nice tactics. Who is this guy? Rouser 5Q. English. Plays about as often as I do, it seems. 5Q. Yeah, the 2 handicap. I can't do handicap. Okay, let's see the chat. Dumb test. R9, then R10, then S8. R9. No, the problem is that it's not. He won't respond to R9 with R10. He'll respond to R9 with Q7. That's why I said if this stone was in an Atari, there's a lot of cool tactics like R9, but because this is an Atari, R9 captured, then there's nothing. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I see what he's saying. Oh, yeah. Oh, crap, I totally missed that. Yeah, okay, so here's a cool tactic. Go here. He's not going to do this because of the snapback. And if he does this, then this is Atari to get out. And then this is Ko for life because he'll do this, and this will be Ko. Yeah, I missed that. Didn't see it at all. I just focused on the fact that the snapback didn't work because of this. I never considered this afterwards. Normally I see crap like that, but this time I didn't. So, very cool. See, there's even more tactics in this game than I thought. Now, would I have won a Ko for life here? So let's say that did happen. Let's say that happened. Well, let's just view it here. Let's just go review game. Let's say that did happen. Hold on. There's lots going on in the chat. The problem is now ladder, even if you live and he didn't Ko, Black can just let you live and ladder the 2 stones. That's true. I would at least live and still be hella behind. So yeah, I guess I don't have to feel too bad about it. Even if I won this Ko, he'll just ladder these 2 stones. And that way I'll live, but so will he. And these will be dead, these will be dead, these will probably be dead. And I've lost anyway. Like, this is an obscene amount of being behind. So yeah, either way it was game. Yeah. Yeah, I just got outplayed. No excuses. This guy's definitely can't give 2 stones to him. I can't give 2 stones to anybody. I'm terrible with handicaps. Alright, cool. Thanks for the game. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the chat if you want me to do another one. And Robert, let me know if you want to play. I guess I could do one more. Oh, it's 2 a.m. Never mind. Forget I said that. It is 2 a.m. and I have to be at work tomorrow at 9. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Notice I kept my promise on Sunday. I said I would stream on Monday. It is now Monday and I've streamed. There we go. Hopefully this is the start of a new and beautiful relationship.